So today I'm going to try and LVL my own eyelashes. I've done Mum's with this set and we have tried it on mine. Unfortunately, it didn't work as well on me as it did Mum. So I'm going to give it another go, but I'm going to try doing it myself. One, so I can see if I can do it myself, basically. And two, so I can show you what it would be like if you bought it, because obviously you're not likely to have your mum at home or something that can help you do it. So I'm going to try and show you a bit more kind of the general idea of it as to you doing it yourself at home, okay? So I'm using this May Create Salon Trio Lash Lift. It does come with quite a lot. It comes with the shield that you put on your eyes. It comes with some tools. I didn't find the tools that useful when I did it on Mum. The 4 steps to the perming, to the LVL, and some glue, obviously, so you can glue your eyelashes down. So yeah, so let's get the first step. So the first step is obviously make sure your eyes are nice and clean. No makeup or anything at the moment, so we're all good there. You need to choose the correct shield for you. I have got super long eyelashes. I don't know whether you can see. And it says to use a shield that means your eyelashes don't go over the top of it. Last time we did a large, when my mum did it. This time I've gone for a medium. So in this pack you get small, medium, medium 1, medium 2 and large. So we're going 2 sizes smaller than before, okay? So the first step is to glue this to your eyelid, like this, okay? So I'm gonna go do that. So I've popped the glue on the shield and I'm now just going to try and stick it to my eyelid without catching any of my eyelashes, okay? I'm going to hold that there for 30 seconds. So I feel like that is on. Obviously the problem with doing it yourself is I'm pretty sure you can only do one at a time, because you need to kind of look through one eye and have the eye closed that you're doing, so yeah. So the next thing we have to do is we have to get the eyelashes to sit round the shield that we've put on. So hopefully I think I've got that quite well on the thing, if that makes sense. So we have to try and stick all of my eyelashes up onto this thing. Then my problem is my eyelashes are so strong and very stubborn. So let's see. So I am near the end and the tool is actually quite useful because you can do the shape and you can do the flat edge to kind of push the eyelashes up. Sorry, you can't see that, guys, sorry. So my problem is, like I said, they are super strong. So I'm really having to hold down on the lashes for quite a while for them to stick, okay? But you can see it's fairly easy. I've got a few crossovers you might be able to see, but I think when you're doing it on your own, that's just going to happen. So I'm nearly finished and I will come back. So they're all on now. I've got a few crossovers in the middle, but do you know what I mean? So then the next bit is the perm lotion. It does feel really weird. You probably could do both eyes at once if you wanted to, but I think I'm just going to do one at a time because it does feel odd and I don't think I'd be able to focus properly if I did both personally, okay? So the next one is the perm lotion and it says it says 8 to 12 minutes, okay? So I think I'm going to do 11, all right? So I'm going to pop this on and then I'll show you what it looks like. So I have put the perm lotion on and annoyingly I can already see some of my eyelashes pinging off. And what I've not done is I've not put it right at the top of the lashes because that might frazzle them because they're much thinner. And you don't want to have like eyelashes. So I'm going to wait 11 minutes and then we'll see. So I'm on my last 30 seconds now. As you can see, they have stayed there. However, I did have to keep pushing a section down for it to stay in place. And then after a while, it did stay. I've got a few very thin ones that have come off, but I think, do you know what I mean? You're not really going to be able to see those. And my other thing is that, which I forgot to mention, is the pack doesn't actually give you anything to get the product out with, because the tools given don't fit in there. So I would suggest either using like a cotton bud, or I've cut a cotton bud up and I use the little sticky bits. So you now need to take this off. I don't have much left, so I hope that it's not a case of I didn't put enough on, if that makes sense. And then you go in with the next product, which is the blue one, which is the fixation. So I kind of just like dab it on with the stick. Obviously make sure you get your corner ones. It is quite difficult without a proper tool, is what I would say. And then again, it says 8 to 12 minutes. So I'm going to do 11, okay? So I'm in my last 30 seconds for this one, and as you can see, I have started to stick that one on, and actually it's not too bad, to be honest with you. I have waited till the, do you know what I mean, like I've done all the fiddly bits with this eye, and also the 2 ointments, if you get them in your eye, it's gonna sting like huge, big time. So I've waited until I've done all that before I've started doing the glue on this one. So the next one is clean the eyelashes on the pads and use Nourish 3 yellow. So I'm going to use a cotton bud again, just to get rid of any excess blue that we have. Excess blue coming off. And then making sure you don't obviously go too close to your eye while you're cleaning. Then you grab the Nourish. Gosh, I can't get they all come with these little things in, and sometimes it's really hard to get it out, especially when you don't want it to go everywhere. Ooh, there we go. Use another cotton pad, well that's what I'm using anyway, and dip it in. And then we nourish them, and I think it's at this point you may start to see the eyelashes coming off the roller. I'm going to use the other side because I'm not going to double dip. That's unhygienic. So I'm going to keep cleaning these and I'll come back. So once you've nourished, which I have done, you then use the clear one, the cleanser, to remove the pad from your eye, because obviously you've put glue on. Now, don't ask me how easy this is going to be, because I've got no idea. I'm going to try and get under there, I think. Yes. And you just use, don't force it off, just use the cleanser. You see how it's just coming off, undone. Just use that. You may need to put a little bit on the eyelashes as well to get it off. Just gonna do this along here. So I'll come back in a second. So I do want to show you the pulling off bit, so you can see that I'm not cheating or anything. Oh, sticky. So I'm just gonna get some cleansing fluid. I'm gonna go down. And I'm gonna go up. Okay. So, again, that is better than it normally is. At least they have some perm to them, but they are still not like super up, and not as good as what my beautician does, but at least they've got a little bit of something going on. So I'm going to do the other eye and then we'll compare at the end. Has it given me my desired look? It's, don't get me wrong, it has lifted them. They just don't look as kapow as they do when I go to the Salon. So obviously I was still going to keep going to the salon anyway. She is the pro after all. So the last thing I do, which technically you're not supposed to do, you're supposed to stay makeup free for 24 hours and no hot baths, no steaming, no nothing like that. So you have to be careful when you wash your face. But I actually do put mascara on because I feel it just keeps them in place. So I'll do a before and after photo for you so you can see what they look like in photos and things. But that is what they look like when I look